There was once a small town nestled in the heart of a vast forest. The people of the town were known for their kindness and generosity towards one another, and their good deeds had not gone unnoticed. One day, a wise old man visited the town and was amazed by the kindness he witnessed. He asked the townspeople why they were so kind to one another, and they told him that it was simply the right thing to do. The wise old man nodded, impressed by their selflessness, and went on his way. As the years went by, the town continued to thrive, and the people continued to be kind and generous to one another. Their acts of kindness became so widespread that they even reached the ears of the king, who was intrigued by the reputation of the town. One day, the king decided to visit the town and see for himself the kindness that everyone was talking about. As he entered the town, he was greeted by smiling faces and warm welcomes. The people of the town showed the king around and shared with him stories of their kindness towards one another. Impressed by what he saw and heard, the king decided to reward the town for their kindness. He declared that from that day forward, the town would receive tax breaks and other incentives from the kingdom, and that the people of the town would be exempt from serving in the king's army. The people of the town were overjoyed by the king's reward, but they knew that their kindness had not been motivated by the promise of any reward. They continued to live their lives with kindness and generosity towards one another, simply because it was the right thing to do. Years went by, and the town continued to prosper. The people were happy, and their kindness had not gone unnoticed. One day, the wise old man returned to the town, and he was amazed by how much the town had grown and flourished. He asked the people if they had received any rewards for their kindness, and they told him of the king's visit and the rewards that had followed. The wise old man smiled, but he knew that the true reward of kindness was the joy and happiness that it brought to the lives of those who practiced it. And so the town continued to live with kindness and generosity towards one another, knowing that the rewards of kindness were not measured in wealth or power, but in the happiness and well-being of those around them. The moral of the story is that kindness is its own reward. Acts of kindness and generosity towards others not only benefit the recipients, but also bring happiness and joy to the person performing the kind act. True kindness is selfless and motivated by a desire to help others, rather than the expectation of receiving rewards or recognition. When we cultivate a culture of kindness and generosity in our communities, we create a positive environment that benefits everyone.